Hola guys, happy Wednesday, and it is a happy Wednesday. I am up and mobile and among the living. I came back to work today. I was down for the count Monday and Tuesday. Monday from the leftover results of the ER, just trying to bounce back from that. And then Tuesday, I ended up having bone issues. I had flare-ups of my sciatica and my discs due to the injection that they gave me on Tuesday. So it was all to be expected. They had me feeling great from the dehydration, and I was feeling good, but they couldn't do much in regards to the pain. They told me that I was good to take a muscle relaxer, heating pads, hot showers, but there was nothing they could do for the pain other than those things and rest. Just stay off my feet, elevate my feet. And I did, as hard as it was, because I'm wasting a day. I should be at work. I rested and I did what I was supposed to do and didn't do what I wasn't supposed to do. And I felt better. By the time I got up to make dinner yesterday, I could walk without spasms. I could stand before my back started to scream. I was able to, move around my hips, and I was good. So this morning I opened one eye and I'm like, girl, if you can get up out of this bed with no issues, go brush your teeth, bend over to wash your face, and get up with no pain, you're good. No pain. I was so glad. I grabbed my scrubs, I threw them on, came to work. The work day was very strange. Everybody thinks there must be a full moon tonight. Something is off in the universe, because when I tell y'all, this was the first day that patients were as nasty as they were at the other clinic. And it wasn't just to me, it was to all of us. We had some mean, nasty patients, and I ain't even gonna go into detail because y'all know I love to gossip, and I could, but I'm not. Okay, everybody has their issues, but everybody seemed to have an issue today, and they were just really nasty. But it's okay, because we had some training that kind of took the edge off. We didn't have to be on the phone so long, and it's a short week. I'm not happy about it being a short week, but it's a short week, and I feel myself, minus a little bit of chest issue when that one particular lady upset me. She called twice, and she was very nasty, and I had to deal with her, and she got my heart rate escalated. Is that the word? She made my heart go thumpity thump, and my chest started to hurt. And I've already been told you need to be really careful with that, and need to monitor your heart rhythms and blah 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 blah. I'm like, look, if somebody takes me off, somebody takes me off, but you ain't gonna take me off to the point where I fall over. But my chest did start to hurt. It is still a little tender, but I'm okay. I feel good. It's Whopper Wednesday, so that means I don't have to cook. Okay, so that means we're going to do our haul today, guys. We're going to do our haul. I have crap scattered all over that table. I'm telling y'all. I went to the Bins twice, Goodwill twice, and Thrift Town. And then I ended up at Thrift Outlet. And this is all since, last weekend? Maybe? I don't remember. But it's a little here and a little there. And I think it's good stuff. So we'll definitely do our little thrifty haul tonight. Do I have any thrifting footage that I haven't shown y'all? I think I do. Well, if I do, we're gonna stick it in right here. get to the haul of it all. But I wanted to come on and say hi, give y'all a quick, Chihuahuas, give y'all a quick update, because a lot of y'all are checking on me and worried about me because of the last video I put out. But I'm good, guys. I'm good because God is good, and I am gonna get through this. Gonna get through it. Matter of fact, I made an appointment in February for my surgeon, the one who's going to decide whether I need a lumpectomy or mastectomy or whatever, depending on how I'm going. And her notes said that my chemo ends in March, but my appointment notes say it ends in April. So she was going to check into that, and I meant to check into that today, but it was just a crazy full moon day. Okay, I bet there's a full moon tonight, because them Beano Wolves was out. But anywho, just a little blurb, a little bubble in my brain that popped out there and came out my mouth in regards to that. But wouldn't that be awesome if I was actually done a month before? But anywho, I'll see you guys at home. Okay, guys, let's do this haul so I can take my crunchy, crispy, freezing hiney back up under my blankets. It is so freaking cold, guys. When I left work, I did not expect that it was going to be that cold. It's supposedly 54 degrees, but the wind is blowing so strong that it feels way colder, and I cannot handle the cold anymore. You guys, I can't. And I'm so glad that I didn't take my babies out the last few beautiful days we've had, because they would have frozen. So as tired as I am of them encroaching my space, I'm glad they're in here, so they'll survive for spring. But anywho, we're gonna start off on this side, and then we're gonna go back to my regular side, because on this side I have the few little things that I picked up at the bins last Friday. I think it was last Friday. Not a lot. This was all of $4. It was $3 and some cents. This tin angel, isn't she pretty? Why do we always assume angels are girls? Angels can be boys, or are angels girls and cherubs boys? Is that how that works? Are there no boy angels? Well, yeah, the one that fell from heaven. And okay, but anywho, sorry. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? We'll use pronouns. Okay, it's lovely. I couldn't believe it wasn't crushed, damaged, jacked up in the bin. So I grabbed that, and then I found this little thing, and I don't know if it's a charm. It has this little hook that it hooks onto something, but I'm gonna attach it to something outside in the spring, to a wind chime, or to the bottom of a hanging plant basket, just because I think it's really pretty. Has these nice little beads. Thought it was really nice. It's leather. I just thought it was pretty, so I grabbed that. And then I found this, you guys, what are these called? These little things that twirl. They're supposed to twirl in the wind, so you know what direction the wind is coming from, which would be perfect for today. It doesn't have the post, but I'm sure I have something out in that yard that I can use to attach this to. I just thought to attach this to, because I thought it was pretty. Look, guys, y'all know I spray paint everything I own. This metallic spray paint. And here I find something that is in that color. But grab that. Oh gosh, that was it. So yeah, that was like $3 and some cents, and then I rounded up to $4. So I got that, and then I went into this store that day, and I found this little, is it metal? Oh no, I don't know why I thought it was metal. Oh, because the top is metal. It's this little ceramic, no, it ain't porcelain, this little glass apple, and it was $1.99. And the reason I got it is because it never fails. I always find change in the dryer, change in the washer, change in pockets when I'm going to do laundry. So I'm going to set this on top of the dryer, and I'll drop in any loose change in here that I find, because currently I just throw it on top of the dryer. So it'll have a nice little place to sit until I'm ready to dump it in one of my piggy banks. But I thought that was really cute. And then I found this thing. I think this is for scarves. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is. And hello, what better timing to get something like this than right now? I have one and it's full. So I thought this would come in handy at $2.99. I don't think I found anything on sale that day in the store. I can't remember what the sale price was. I think it may have been yellow, but I don't think I got anything that color. And then I found this. I don't like the style of it, but it's okay because y'all know I'm going to judge it up. This cross. So I'm going to put some contact paper. I'm going to put some of those sticky towels from the Dollar Tree on it. I might try my hand at trying to paint it like a talavera. I don't know. But at $1.99, a project cross is amazeballs. It's well with my soul. So somebody did write it's well with my soul on there, but I have plans. Okay, I have plans for that. So that was my first round at the bins and Goodwill last Friday on the way home. And then apparently I stopped off at the Thrift Town too. So let me show you that on the other side. So at Thrift Town, I put this back a couple of times. And then I'm like, girl, it was either 50% off or 30% off that day. So I grabbed it. I think this was 50% off. Y'all know this is the pattern of the Corning ware that I hunt down. I found this thermal coffee pitcher in great condition. It doesn't stink. There's no funny smells to it. And I may never use it. But I love the idea that this iris pattern is on it. And there's no dents or things on it. Sometimes these don't survive in the wild, in the thrift wild. But I thought it was amazing, and it was 50 off of $4.99. And then I grabbed these. They're these 3 little individual dishes for a dip and a snack. Crackers, pretzel sticks, mustard, whatever. I can easily use Ziploc bags, which is what I do for the snack itself. But anytime I want to carry a dip, I have to dig around in my little cabinet for the little dip thingies, the little plastic, you know, the little plastic thingies for individual or just for dips and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I thought this would be easier to prep with, even though I have to wash them out. But at $1.99 for 3, I thought that was good. And then I haven't bought movies in a really long time, guys, just because everything is streaming and I'm trying to get into that everything is streaming mindset, even though I'm old school and I love the physical feel of a DVD or a Blu-ray. So I went over to the movies and I found Money Train. I've never watched Money Train, and I know I do not have this. I collect J-Lo movies. And I know I don't have this because I love J-Lo in movies, but I'm not going to go out of my way to buy any movie. Does that make sense? But if I find it at a thrift store, I will. And I did not have this one for my J-Lo collection. And then I found Dead Man Walking. I also collect Sean Penn movies, and I don't know if I have this one. If I do, oh well, I can gift it. Maybe somebody wants it, or I can just redonate it. But I don't think I have this, and I've been wanting to watch this, although it is probably going to tear me up. I haven't watched this either. As big a fan as I am of Sean Penn, I still haven't watched this either. So I grabbed those, and these are $1.99. And then I found this lovely. Anytime I find any Americana, I want it for outside, on the stoop, under the stoop. And I had found a really amazing one at the bins a few weeks ago. Their pieces of art are $2.99, and that's where that flag was. Granted, it was larger than this, so I would have got more bang for my buck. But for whatever reason that day, I'm like, no, I don't want to pay that for that. And I kind of regretted it. So when I saw this one, I'm like, aw. Now, I don't like this little wonky dingly dangly star. It's not bad, but I have those metal stars outside that have spikes on the back that I didn't quite know where I wanted to put them. I'm going to stick one of them suckers right here. I'm going to wiggle this one off and stick one of those spiky iron stars into that. I thought that was very pretty. So my second go around to the bins, which was that Sunday when I left my sister's house. Should have come home. Maybe wouldn't have ended up all pained. But anyway, I went and I left a lot of stuff. And I can't film in there to show you guys because they yell and scream. But this is stuff that I could not leave behind. My Native Americans, my indigenous who don't like to see owls, please turn away and I'll tell you when you can turn back. Turn away. I found this beautiful owl flower pot, still full of dirt. Isn't that gorgeous though? And I know this probably cost me all of 30 cents because everything I'm about to show you cost less than $7. It was like 6 something. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, y'all can come back. Y'all can turn back over. I don't need any more cups. I don't, but I'd never seen one like this. Are you kidding me? Look at this pretty little flower. And it's in really great condition. There's no chips. I'm going to get rid of this straw. I have replaceable straws, brand new ones. I don't like the idea of, I don't know why straws in particular. I can drink out of a thrifted cup all day long. But a straw, it's like buying thrifted underpants, okay? I'm not comfortable. So I'm going to get rid of the straw. And I have a beautiful yellow one that I think is going to go really pretty with that. I may have a green one. I don't know. But this was part of the bin haul. Look. It's one of the teacups with a slot for the tea bag. Isn't he pretty? He's so pretty. I had to have them. I don't need any more cups. I don't know what my obsession with them is. I don't. I'm sure it has something to do with my mama. But I don't know. Off the top of my head, I cannot tell you why I'm so obsessed with crosses and lamps and mirrors and cups. I can't tell you. So I grabbed him. And then I saw this little thing and I put it back. But then I'm like, girl, come on now. It ain't going to cost you much of nothing. The store was trying to sell it for $7.99 and nobody bought it. So it ended up in the bins. Again, amazed that it's not broken, chipped, or cracked. This is going to be beautiful outside, hanging off of a hook with a little solar light in it or a little mosquito candle in it. Spring and summer. Just lovely. And then I found another craft cross. Okay. Found another craft cross. Hobby Lobby was selling it for $11.99. They usually sell their housewares for $1.29 a pound. Their glass for 59 cents a pound. And when I got up there, since I only had one little houseware, she said, go ahead and put it with the glass. So this went in with 59 cents a pound of glass. So this was just cents, if even. Okay. So got that. And then the only other thing that I found, I thought they were going to charge me separate for, because purses, bags, any type of thing like this is charged separate. And I had put the glass down. She said, go ahead and put the cross on. And I said, okay, and how much will this be? She said, just take it. Okay. It's a Vera Bradley little lunch kit. And I currently have one that I use and you have used for quite some time now. It's my go-to. It's super filthy on the inside, so I need to sanitize it. I need to scrub it down, and then I need to give it a good wash. But it'll be a nice little addition to my lunch kits, because I do swap those out, especially now when I'm trying to eat better or really have no appetite. So I make sure that I just take a bunch of snacks like a friggin' rabid squirrel. Like I have to have things to munch on. But these have come in handy a whole lot. So I was really happy about that. And then I went into the Goodwill store. Now, that's the footage you guys just saw. So, that day was so hard for me, guys. I kept finding things I wanted. I'm struggling. Do you really want it? Do you really need it? I found this thing I really want, but then I found this other thing I want. And which one do I want more? Because I'm not going to buy both. I struggled, okay? It was hard. Excuse me. But let me show you guys what I picked up. Okay, let me show you. First of all, I've been wanting one of these. And every time I see it, they are priced so crazy. Or they have a chip, or they have a ding, or something keeps me from buying it, but I have been wanting one. It is one of the last crystal things that I need for my bedroom upstairs. I call it a crystal collection. It's not necessarily that I'm collecting it. I just gravitate towards crystal. Y'all know this. I don't have one of these, and I wanted one, and it was an amazing price. I finally got one, guys. I don't know. It pings. I don't know how true that is, but crystal is supposed to ping. Glass is supposed to thud. But I have been wanting one of these, and I finally got it. It was $4.99. I've never seen one for $4.99. $6.99, $7.99, $9.99, depending on the thrift store you're at. Never seen one for $4.99. So I was super excited. I'm going to judge it all up and clean him all up, and I'm going to put him in my room. I already know exactly where it's going to go. Finally. And y'all saw that there was no thought behind these, right? Oh my gosh, you guys. What is this? The Le Jardin? The Le Garden? From back in the day, from the 60s, 70s. The milk glass. The little designs are not chipped. Sometimes I'll come across one or two and they are chipped all to heck. The transfers are in amazing condition considering how old they are. Considering they've been used because the bottoms are scuffed. But there's no chips. There's no cracks. There's no crack. There's no cracking in here. You guys. I had no idea I wanted these until I saw them. And my heart leapt out of my chest, and I was so friggin' giddy and excited. I just went and got them. Had no idea I wanted them. But one of my first glass cutting boards is in this pattern, and I use it all the time. I'm just so stinking excited. I know it's just cups, right? But each set, because they have them hooked, each set was $1.99. So I grabbed both. Super, super excited. And then, I know I told y'all that I put a couple of things back. Well, I really struggled. Okay, I really struggled. And I ended up just saying, girl, just bring it. Okay, I'm going to be real upset if I come home and I remember that I didn't have her. I think I wanted to buy her, but put her back for whatever reason. And it wasn't a set. I don't think I have her. I'm going to check. But I don't think I have her. And come on, plant person. How freaking perfect is that? And back when I had hair. Could have been me. And then this was just adorable. Looks like a little terracotta flower pot. And this one was also... No miro. They were also $1.99. And then the only other thing that I picked up that I put back... And I was going to hate myself if I left it, was the little caldero, the little pot. You guys, I love these enameled lined pots. The only thing that I hate is that the handles and the little tippy top get hot. Like most of your pots and pans now with the plastic handles, you can grab them and pick them up. You can't with these. These get super, super hot. And if you forget, you'll hurt yourself. And I've forgotten a couple of times with the ones that I do have. But I love them. They cook stuff so good. They don't stick. They can get a little stainy depending on what you make. But that's okay. That's part of lovingly enjoying to cook for your peoples. You know what I mean? But it's so stinking pretty. And the inside, I wasn't sure what the inside looked like because it was wrapped. And I didn't want to be that person that unwraps it and then just leaves it all jumbled and gross. But I unwrapped it enough that I could sneak a peekaloo in the inside. And at the time, it looked good. Let's check again, guys. From what I saw, oh yeah. There's pelitos in here. There's like dog hair or cat hair in there. Ew. Look at this. It's friggin' pristine. Did nobody use this thing? Maybe not. Look. There's not even any burn marks on the bottom. It's perfect. I can't wait to make picadillo. You guys, I want to make picadillo. Ay, Mel, what's picadillo? Everybody makes picadillo different. It's goulash, guys. It's goulash. Everybody makes it different. Some people will just do a meat and a vegetable. Some people will do a meat, a vegetable, a potato, and another vegetable, and a this and a that, and spice it up different. I've been wanting picadillo because it's a little chilly. This is a perfect picadillo pot. Perfect. And it was the most expensive thing that I purchased at $5.99. But still less than I thought it was going to be. I thought for sure it was going to be $10. But that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. With the exception of two little things, let me show you. The day that I went to Target to get my Imodium. Okay. Y'all know I got to hit that dollar. The little spot in the front. And you guys, I could not resist this. Well, I tried to resist it, but I couldn't. Look it. Y'all hear Bubble out there? This is acrylic box. It was $5. And I'm not quite sure what I want to put in it. But I know it's going to be for the bathroom. I know I could use it for all kinds of pretty things, right? But I'm thinking of putting wipes in it. Of putting sanitary napkins in it. Yes, I'm 52. But your girl sometimes needs them. The body's a funny thing, okay? I could store them in here instead of just leaving them in the box. I don't know. It's just really pretty. I was thinking of maybe for the kitchen tea bags, but I already have those organized in places. I don't know what to do with it. I just thought it was the prettiest friggin' thing for $5 with this little metal clasp. Come on, come on. And then I ended up at Walmart yesterday. I needed to I hadn't gone a grocery run and during the weekend because I felt like doo-doo. So I had gone grocery shopping, and you guys, I didn't have anything to feed this kid. So I had to run to Walmart because I needed everything. And I went ahead and got my groceries, which was terrible. I just knew I was going to wake up today, like all jacked up and crinkly, but I didn't, thank God. But while I was there, look, $5.77. $5.77, yeah, $5.77. I have no idea what this is. Okay, when I got it, there was a bunch of little crispy dead leaves on the bottom. I don't know what this is. But for $5, if it survives, woohoo. For $5, if I kill it, I don't mean it. I'm sorry. It won't be too big a loss, but it's adorable. And it likes bright light. So you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm taking it to work. Because those bright lights, the fluorescence and stuff, I'm going to take this baby to work. Did another leaf fall off of you? But I wanted to share that with you. My newest baby. Haven't named her yet. He's giving boy vibes. So I don't know what to name it. But anywho, that's everything, guys. I'm going to put all these dishes in the sink. These flower pots outside. This in the laundry basket. Put my crosses together. I got to go put some of these little things in with the Christmas. I'm going to put everything away that I need to put away. But we are back to normal, guys. It's a great day. It's a wonderful day. It was a good day, minus the psycho patients. But it was a good day because I was there, okay? I was, what's the word? When you're useful? Productive. I was productive. Today was a productive day. Today was a very good day. So, I hope you all had a great, what is we? Wednesday? Wednesday. I hope you all had a great Wednesday. I hope you all have had a wonderful week so far. So until my next go around, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all of the amazing comments. Did y'all notice that I think I caught up? I think I caught up on the last few. The comments and stuff. But thanks for everything. Thanks for watching, supporting, liking. What is that thing that people are doing to my videos now? What do y'all call it? Hyping. I was like, what is that? What is that term? I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Thank you for everything that you guys do. Even if y'all just sit and watch. Thank you. Even if y'all comment, just little, a 1 word, 2 word, I don't care. I love that you guys are here. I love that you all are part of my little family. And y'all make me happy. Y'all don't understand. Y'all really make me happy. Getting on here and being here with y'all is just, it's a happy time. So thank you guys. So till my next go around, I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday, Friday. Until I see you guys again, I love y'all bunches. Bye. I forgot some stuff. I was washing everything and clearing off the table and cleaning the table, and I noticed that there was something tucked under the table. You guys, the next few little things that I'm going to show you were part of the super tiny bins haul last Friday after work. And I may have made mention that I was so excited at finding not one, not two, but three, and I was only going to purchase one because when am I ever going to find the other part of this? But I went ahead and bought all three. Let me show y'all what the heck I'm talking about. Aren't they pretty? The little dome. I'm drawing a blank. I'm tired. The little dome shades for those old-timey Little House on the Prairie lamps. But I have the hardest time finding the bases for these. It is so stinking hard. It's the little metallic bases with the round thingy that these set nestled in. And then if I do find one, it ends up being too small. It is not the right size. Which is why I have a lot of milk glass shades in the back that still don't have a base. But it's so hard to find these old-timies in such good condition. They're filthy. They need a good wash, but they're going to shine up so pretty. And those bases are on my bucket list. They're on my thrifty bucket list. So I forgot to show you all that. So that was part of that cheapy day, that like $4 day, because these don't weigh anything. Even all together, they don't weigh much. And I think glass 59 cents a pound. And then it depends on the cashier. If the cashier's in the front, they may consider this housewares, and that's $1 something a pound. But if you get one that considers it glass, which had to have been what happened because I paid $4 for that and a few other little things. But anywho, I couldn't believe it. I was amazed and shooketh. And hopefully one day, someday, I'll find a beautiful base for even at least one. But that was that. I forgot to show you guys that. And then I forgot to show you guys the few little things that I picked up at Thrift. Why can't I remember the name of this friggin' store? Thrift Outlet. That was the Saturday, a few hours before I ended up in the ER. But your girl was still out there thrifting like a moron. So I found this beautiful scarf. Look at this lovely color. So pretty. It was $1.99. And then this beautiful one. And they don't stink. They don't smell like grease. This is a long one. You can wear it as a shawl. You can wear it as a cover if you wear a bikini or a bathing suit, which I don't. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Really nice. Look how long it is, guys. I can't even stretch my arms to show y'all how long that is. That's going to wrap on the head, on the dome. Real pretty. I'm still learning. And I've gotten real comfy with my fluffy hats, but they're starting to make my head sweat, okay? And I don't like that. This one, I guess because of its size, was $2.99. And then at the register, I found this 2-pair brand new set of gardening gloves in purple. Everything had purple in it. And those were $2.99. So y'all know I'm going to need those. I'll lose them. I'll forget to wear them. I'll get a fungus again. But no, I'll be more careful this year, I promise. Excuse me. Let me take a sip. That's some ginger ale. And then I was attracted to the look of this book. It's just old and it smells old and crusty. I made sure there were no bugs in it. Dead spiders squashed in there or anything. And they didn't have a price on the book, so I took it up there figuring if it's not too much, I'll get it. You guys, Thrift Outlet gives away their books. They give them away. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, skinny ones, hardback, softcover. They give them away. I wish I had known. But now that I do, I'm going to try not to be greedy. I'm not going to like clean off their shelf. But it's really nice that they give away books. And then I got it home and I noticed that it's Reader's Digest condensed books, which I love. I love the Reader's Digest condensed books. I have a few. This is The Town and Dr. Moore, which I started reading last night. The Captain, Flight from a Firing Wall, The Headmaster, and I Start Counting. Then I went to Loken. This is Reader's Digest Condensed Books, Volume 1, 1967. I'm so curious. I'm going to Google. How many volumes came out in 1967? And is it worth anything? Not that I'm going to sell it, but it's a good book so far, what I started reading. But I love these. I've always loved these. Even when we were little, my mom got Reader's Digest. I would love reading the stories in that magazine. That was such a good magazine. I'm sure it's still amazing. But anyway, that's everything, guys. Okay, sweet dreams. Good night. Love you bunches. Bye.